Hey, y'all. I just wanted to come on and share a message with you that I have been getting for a few days now. And today I feel like I really need to go ahead and just put that out there. Um, so, the energy that's coming in, um, there's a lot of solar flares, a lot of solar winds, a lot of love energy that's coming in, a lot of Christ consciousness energy that's coming in. And I've seen it. It's been coming in since last week when we had the big shifts. Pluto going into Aquarius, a lot of other transits that have been coming in based on what I'm seeing with the human design chart. There is so much heart, will energy that's coming in and exposing us to be open to, if we are accepting of it, a lot more love, pure Christ, spirit, God love, source love, for us to open up our heart more and be open to receive this love. And to some of us, that might seem like, oh, what is she talking about? Like, we all love, we all accept love. But do we really? Do we really? Think about it. Do we trust people? Do we openly go up and talk to other people? Do we feel a close connection to every single person, thing that is living, breathing, occupied in this space on this earth with us? Do we? Do we have trouble trusting other people? That's about being open and receiving this love. The energy that's coming in is helping us to be able to shift and raise our frequency and raise this earth frequency into another form, another dimension, whatever words that you want to use. It's just meant to raise us. And I wanted to come on because I had yesterday in meditation had some feelings come over me that led me to looking into some other areas in terms of the root chakra and how the energy is coming up on the left side of the body, which is the feminine side. And everybody has masculine and feminine in them. It's about bringing those two things into balance, knowing when to go within and retreat and do self-care, and knowing when to be active and move. And a lot of us in this world we've all been in this masculine energy. We talked about this. We've been talking about this for the past few years. The whole earth is shifting from where we've been in this masculine era for over 5,000 years, and we're now coming into this feminine era. It feels foreign because it's forcing us to rest and receive this energy, accept it, own it, cry if we need to, address the things that are surfacing for us that are wounds, trauma, whatever they may be for you, and acknowledge also the areas of your life of where you need to make some changes, whether there's growth in your intellect, consciousness, your belief systems, the core of who you are, who you thought that you were based on old belief systems and morals, things that you were taught through your family and through society, whether it's in regards to relationships, work, whatever your soul calling is for this earth or for this life that you're living. And so some of the things that came through was this energy comes up from the root on the left side of the body and passes over through your ajna, through the processing center. And then it dissipates on the right side of the brain, which is also called the superego. And it's joy. It's pure joy energy. That channel is pure joy. And when we struggle sitting in a space of happiness and joy, and always going after the things that light us up and make us feel excited and bring that childlike sense of energy and emotion within us, because that again is what is housed in that channel, is the childlike joy, pure joy that a baby has when they wake up in the morning with that smile on their face. That pure joy never goes away from us. But as we get older, it goes more inward, because of all the traumas that we've been through, experiences that we've been through, wounds that we have, whatever life has thrown at us, that we have held on to, that we have gone through. And that energy and emotion is still there. And what happens over time is that we lose it, or we don't really lose it. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. We don't lose it. It just goes so far in us that we lose our desires. We lose the things that we want to go after that get us excited. And so we sit here going, well, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what lights me up. I don't know what makes me happy. It's about changing your perspective, expanding your consciousness, and owning and understanding what you're responding to. That every single thing that you're presented with, you have a choice on how you choose to respond to it. You have a choice. We get stuck in this whole looking at things and being pessimistic and, oh, the glass is half full, that it seems counterintuitive to always look at everything and say, okay, well, I can find joy in this. Even in the hard moments, even in the scary moments, even when in the uncomfortable moments, I can still find joy. And that's what you have to hold on to, because the more that you hold on to those things, those little things, the universe will bring you more and more and more and more, and it will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then those desires will come back. If we allow ourselves to do that, but if we stay stuck in this old way of being, I'm telling you, this causes mental breakdowns. It causes dementia. It causes Alzheimer's. It causes us to lose the thoughts that we have. You know, I can see it even in my own life and being able to communicate with other people. And where in the past I would have had like these short-term memory things, having a hard time to recall a short-term memory of something that was just said 2 seconds ago from someone to me. I wouldn't have been able to recall that. And recently I've been noticing that I'm able to. My mind is much clearer. I'm able to have a conversation and speak my truth very clearly without tripping over my words and stumping on what I want to say and owning it. And that's because I'm no longer am worried about what other people think of me, or worried about whether someone disagrees with me or doesn't accept me for who I am. I accept me, and that's where it starts. Everything has to start from within. You have to learn to accept yourself. You have to learn to love yourself and all the parts of you, even if other people get just perturbed by it or frustrated by it. That's not your problem. And the more that you own that and honor that, the more you will understand and see it very clearly. So I encourage you today through this energy that's coming in. It's not meant to scare us. It's not meant to make us feel abandoned or unsafe or like we're losing the foundation from beneath us. We're not. We are rebuilding that. You know, these partnerships that you may be in that you're not owning your truth in. Maybe it's not that you have to completely break away from it, but maybe it's a matter of you standing in your truth and owning who you are and not worrying about what the other person is doing and why they're not showing up the way that you want them to show up, or why they're not doing things the way that you want them to be done. Because let me tell you something, the biggest thing I've noticed in partnerships is that most people are consistently projecting their desires and wants onto other people and expecting them to do exactly what they want them to do without acknowledging that that other person is a person too, and that they have wants and desires too, just like you do. I don't want to come across as I'm coming down on anybody. I just am so excited about this energy that's coming in and love what it's doing for the earth and for all of us. And I want to share that. I want to share that joy and that excitement and that love, that pure humanity, humanness, love, God love that's coming in and flowing through us. Just let it flow. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. And if you're having any symptoms, there's some physical symptoms that are coming in also. You might have this upset tummy. You might feel woozy. You might have some throat things where maybe you're trying to speak your truth, scratchy throats, irritation in your throat, headaches, even some aches and pains in your lower back area. The heart will center houses the kidneys and pancreas. So if you're having some back pain but it's more on the sides of your lower back, that's where your kidneys are. So this is just energy that's coming in and it's going to feel a little achy. Drink a lot of water. And if you can close your eyes and visualize that energy, if you need to use a color, visualize white energy flowing down through the top of your crown, all the way down through your body and pushing down into earth, into Mother Gaia, and transmuting into love. Because you're pushing all that low, dense, negative, vibrational, whatever you want to call it, that's just heavy energy down into the earth so that you can be lighter. And that's what happens to you when you clear out all these wounds and heal from all these wounds. You become lighter. Same as when you diet, you become lighter. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great day.